"I have something important I would like to read to you," Ava told her parents. They were sitting side by side on the couch as she stood in front of them. They looked at each other a little cautiously, but smiled. Ava took that as a good sign. "In school," she told them, "we've been working on persuasive essays. My teacher said that in order to persuade people, you have to have reasons and evidence. You can't just say the same thing over and over again." "Well, that's certainly true," her father said, but Ava wasn't done yet. "My essay is called Why I Am Responsible and Ready for a Cell Phone by Ava Rosen," she continued, smiling as she read. It had been a problem for months. All three of her best friends received cell phones for Christmas. It seemed like half the fifth-grade class returned from Christmas break with cell phones. Ava's parents would just shake their heads whenever she asked them. A cell phone wasn't all fun and games, they would say. It was too big a responsibility for her right now. Ava felt that her best friends, Savannah, Mariah, and Abby, were having nothing but fun with their cell phones. All they ever wanted to talk about now was who put what in the group chat. They didn't spend any time at all talking about what a big responsibility their cell phones were. But no matter which parent Ava asked, no matter when she asked, no matter how many times she asked, the answer was always the same. She couldn't get a cell phone until her bat mitzvah. Her bat mitzvah. That wouldn't happen until she was 13 years old. Who knew all of the things she would miss in group chats over the next 3 years? Parents were impossible sometimes. For weeks it seemed like there was nothing she could do. Her parents just wouldn't budge. But then, a week ago, they had started working on writing persuasive essays at school. It was like lightning had gone off in Ava's brain. She had to persuade them. That was the answer. And it had come from school of all places. She'd worked on her persuasive essay for a week, coming up with all the reasons why she should have a cell phone. Parents are able to stay constantly in touch with their children. Having a cell phone actually teaches responsibility. She even looked up some facts to help as supporting evidence. 40% of children in her age group have been introduced to some form of smart device. 53% of parents in the country think it's acceptable for a child to own a cell phone at her age. She was confident that this essay was the best thing that she had ever written. There was no way her parents wouldn't be persuaded. "So, what do you think?" she asked after a minute of silence. Her parents looked at each other, neither one of them said a word.